Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we had a bit of an awkward transition, but things are looking much better now as we get zoomed in here. We still need to get the Kingdom of Sweden on our side. Now, if we want to revoke the Kingdom of Sweden, we have to wait until this is no longer occupied. What war is he in currently? That's not the war that this is occupied in. Okay, what is this occupied for? Okay. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot that we can do about that. We're just going to continue to sway him for the moment, and we need to get territories put together over here, of course. Now, we currently do have Viperi over here. The other question is Akkel. Okay. Now, that's not very developed. We're not going to want to hold that forever. That's okay. We're going to tick forward for the moment, and we really need this war to end. The question is, when will it end? Hopefully, he's winning this battle. Hopefully, he goes back and caps this back. No. He appears to be offensively capping. That's not great. That's not great at all. Okay, we're no longer pregnant. We had a premature birth. That's unfortunate. So we're going to grab some sway scheme power with benevolent intent. That will make our sway stronger, so boosting this guy's opinion further. This is good. This is what we want. I want to check in on our child situation. It's grim. We do have a child, but by no means is this ideal. Okay. So prisoners can currently be ransomed, and 50 gold and 100 gold. I'm probably not going to do that at this moment. I don't want rebellions. We can build over here. We could build sparring grounds. This is something that we're going to want eventually, but I think it's more important right now that we get markets. That said, we can't get that until city planning is done. So we may as well build war camps right now. And this, of course, needs mods. Okay. Tech-wise, it's not amazing, but it's going okay, I guess. 30 years until city planning. Yikes. Yikes, indeed. So, this siege is happening here, this siege is happening here. We really need this war to end. We're going to put in a marshal here, Thorkels. That'll be fine. So that's an offensive siege, and this is a defensive siege. We want these defensive sieges to continue, but he's going to come down here and interrupt this. Now the question is, this war is over. End the war, please. Please just end the war. He's not interested in ending this war. Now he has. Okay. So, Sweden. If we were to revoke Sweden, 0% chance. On decline, our vassal, the King of Norway, would join this rebellion. Okay. Now, there's something we can do about that. This chieftain only has 1,000 troops, 800 troops, and 2,000 troops. Technically, this guy only has 1790. You know, I was thinking that we could negotiate an alliance with him and not fight Norway. But I mean, we want to hold both of these kingdom titles right now. So if we do this, he would join, which would mean that he rebels against us. We win that war. He gets put in prison. We have a title revocation reason on him. That's the concept here. Oh, we're not endorsed by this guy. That's something we should deal with. Can we put somebody better in? Actually, yes. Better learning and our half-sister and likes us. Perfect. So we'll get endorsed by her. Perfect. So yeah, the more I think about this, the more I think this is the way to go. This guy actually also lost all of his opinion with us. Oh no, this is, the Kingdom of Sweden got inherited by a different person, I think. Okay. Well, I think we do this. Yes, they're going to have quite a rebellion here. No doubt about it. But I think we can win it. I do believe that we can win this. So we're going to do it. And we're going to immediately begin raising troops. Cool. Yes, war declared, as expected. Now, we need a steward, and that will be this guy. Perfect. So we're going to immediately split off our onagers and a siege force. These guys who have already arrived are going to hopefully get a siege leader. Do we have one available? No, we do not have a siege leader available. That's unfortunate, but we're still going to head up over this way. These guys are going to park like down here once they finish gathering. And the question is, what exactly is the war goal here? So their war goal is to take our capital. Our war goal is, I believe, to occupy the entire Kingdom of Sweden. So that's going to be interesting for sure. Especially since we don't have a siege leader. Catholicism? No. Get out of here. Okay. So we've raised up a good number of troops. These are raiders. We don't care about raiders. Actually, he stopped raiding. 75 gold. We really can't afford gold right now. Like, we're losing cash at this moment. And prestige. But for right now, that's okay. Now, we have maxed out onagers. We would want to get more onagers, but right now that's not a great option. And yeah, they definitely had some desertions. That's okay, though. But right now, we're just watching them move around. We're going to come in over this way and see about fighting this force. Excellent. So we're going to fight them recently disembarked. And we have more troops than they do. And hopefully better troops. And actually, we only catch half of their force here. So this is pretty much a guaranteed victory for us. Indeed. That's actually straight up a stack wipe. We're going to head up this direction. And they wanted to come attack our siege force over here. But because of our positioning, they couldn't. So that's fine. We're not going to want to go too far away from our siege force. But that battle is a big deal. A very big deal. So this is a successful siege here. We're going to head up over this way. Actually, do we want to turn around and fight these guys? I kind of do. We're fine on our income for the moment. But we want to prevent these guys... Oh, hello. We want to prevent these guys from attacking our capital. Now, they currently have access to more troops than we do, which is unsurprising. And also not really relevant, as long as they're just running around like this pointlessly and wasting troops. So that's completely fine. The hardest part of ruling, huh? 50-50. Let's see what happens. And there goes prestige. That actually hurts us quite a bit. In fact, a whole lot. That hurts us a whole lot. We'll go ahead and reforge this. So we win this fight. We're going to split this force. They're going to walk here and here. And we're going to reinforce a bit. Now, our prestige is a problem. Absolutely. For the time being, they have additional troops coming down over this way. We're going to park right here. and see if they want to land here again. They're actually going to land here. We're going to head over. This is, again, a battle that we should win. We have advantage because they are recently disembarked. And this is perfect. Our champion was maimed, sadly. But their champion became a berserker. Well, that's not great. Okay, we're going to split, and we're going to look to reinforce these guys a bit. We're struggling with prestige for right now, but that's not that big of a deal. These guys are going to head in here, and then we're going to move up to here and here. Cool. Now, they are down to 10,000 troops. This is getting much better. We're at 27% war score at this time. These sieges must continue for the time being. We're resupplying and reinforcing. Unfortunately, our prestige is negative, and there's not a lot that we can do about that right now. Unless there's an option here. We'll gain court grandeur, but that's not hugely useful. Okay. Now, one thing we might be able to do eventually is call a hunt. We can't do that just yet. That will, of course, cost us gold. These guys are going to group up here. This is expected. All of our men-at-arms are fully reinforced right now. So that's good. We don't need to sway this anymore. This is irrelevant. So that's fine. These guys are grouping up right now. And this is a... we'll try to learn language. But this is a slightly dangerous situation here. These two units are going to group up, and together they will be substantially larger than our current army. Wait, these guys are embarking. What is their plan here? Okay, they did not fully embark. So this is dangerous. For the time being. I really wish that this guy was available. But for the time being, is he leading one of these? He is. Okay. Please don't do that, sir. Do this instead. We want you leading this. For the time being, we're going to group all of our forces up over here. We want them to cross this strait if they're going to attack us. So we're going to group up over here. We're going to finish this siege. Okay. So he's coming down over this way. For now, this is okay. We're going to head this direction. We're just keeping an eye on his movements, mostly. It looks like he's heading for our capital. Okay. We're going to go pick up some reinforcements. Yeah, he's exactly heading for our capital. So that's fine. We're picking up reinforcements here. And now we want to force him to repeatedly abandon this siege. So, these guys are going to gather up. We're going to split off our onagers and this unit of levies. These guys are going to head up here. Now, we can't really put this guy in charge of that siege, unfortunately. But I believe this is their entire force here. So that's fine. We're going to head in over this direction. We can't afford a fine spear right now. Okay, so looking at this. Yeah, this is pretty much their entire force. Okay. Good to know. So for the time being, we want to make our way down over here. Now, this is plains, which isn't necessarily ideal for us, but we want to attack this smaller force and force them to abandon this siege. Once we lock in, they will do this. We will likely lose this battle, to be clear. But we'll see. They abandon their siege, as expected. And yeah, they have numbers. We're doing well for right now. But the moment they get here, we retreat. All we wanted was for them to abandon that siege. This retreat is a little longer than I had hoped. For sure. In fact, that's a lot longer than I'd hoped. We gained 100 gold there, which allows us to call a hunt, which will allow us to get positive in prestige again. That'll be good. Okay. So we're going to then turn around as soon as we're done here. We ride 75 prestige. Perfect. We're going to turn around. And we're going to try to pressure them once again into abandoning this siege. Now, they're making very good progress on it. They probably have a lot of siege weapons here. 10 onagers, 10 onagers, 10 onagers. That's only 30 onagers. They're making good time on this. Okay. Good to know. So we're at 43% war score right now. If we lose our capital, that's not good. But we're going to head in over here. You can see that they are starving in this location right now. And we will arrive here in 34 days. Just enough time. Just barely. We return home reinvigorated, and now we've got some prestige. Curse you, refill. Now we're hoping that when we lock in here, they abandon the siege. Whoa, they got a good set of ticks there. They did so well there. So well. So, let's see. 29% chance of Moose Slayer. 53% chance. Okay. We rolled well there. This is interesting. We'll actually probably win this, but I think it's because these guys didn't all join. Yeah, this is now a 50-50. So we'll see. Yeah, this is not going to go well for us. We have finished our siege up here. So, for right now, these guys are going to come back over this way. We're going to retreat here as soon as we can. Which is now. Where are we retreating to? That's awkward. So we're going to have to embark here then. We're going to come on down over this way. Now the question is, where are they going to go from here? They have ticking war score currently because they managed to take our capital really fast. But that's to be expected, I suppose. Now, are they going to pursue us? That's what I would do. I would pursue our army here. Interesting. It looks like they've chosen not to. Now, these guys are just going to sit here for the moment. And we can sit here and reinforce. We'd be better off sitting here. Okay. Just watching what they're doing right now. Okay. Fascinating. So they're just kind of running around. We can't make to take back our capital at this exact moment. Although, we could move up over this way and try to cut them off. Okay, we'll just position right here for the moment. They've split up a little bit. They're coming in to attack us. These guys are a ways away. They will arrive in time to fight. But we'll see how we roll. We're rolling well right now, but when their reinforcements showed up, we're rolling more poorly. This is fairly expected. And once again, we're going to retreat. Okay. Again, completely expected. So things were going well, although we can call on this guy. That's something I should have done a while ago. For sure. As of right now, I'm still not super concerned about this. That's a weird place to retreat to. This is not friendly territory. Okay. Well, for right now, I think we'll allow it. We'll park right about here. And we're going to look for them to split up a little bit more. We're going to get onagers and these guys in to siege this location. If we can force one of these guys out of the coalition here, that would be huge. The rest of these are going to reinforce. So we're going to move them down over here. And we're just going to keep an eye on these guys for right now. We need to take back our capital, but as long as they're chilling in this region, there's not a lot we can do there. This is an interesting option up here. We need to reinforce first, though. So we're going to hop in here. We're going to split in half. And we're going to have these two armies come out like here. Okay. So this guy's just running around over here, right? He's taking attrition. We are reinforcing at this moment. Now he's looking like he wants to siege here. He is starving. He's going to take heavy attrition in this siege. This is fine. Our reinforcements are coming in. Our husband died. And we gained a level of stress. Okay, so we definitely need a new spouse. And we'll go for... this guy would work. Okay. So our allies are coming in. This is great. So we're going to finish up this siege. 20 days. Let's get that done. Hopefully we'll catch one of these guys and he'll exit the war, but it's a little bit of a long shot. At this time, we're going to come down over here. Our ally looks like they're mostly interested in continuing to siege. That's fine. What we want to do is we want to group up here and move all of our forces together. We want to then come up over here and attack this guy. Our ally is going to come with, so that's perfect. Now, as long as they don't move, this is fine. But they are walking down over here. Yeah. This is still fine. Our ally is on the way, but I don't believe that we need them to win this. Now, they did take this back. That's to be expected. Okay, how's this rolling? We are winning. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. The enemy champion became a berserker. But here come our allies. We don't actually need them here. But that does mean that we get a bigger slaughter. So next, we're going to move up over here. And we're going to siege this down. We're also going to simultaneously siege down our capital. This is vitally important at this time that we get our capital. So these guys, they're going to come over and take our capital. They do not have the siege leader. The siege leader will remain here. So 3 months there. If we have to abandon one of these sieges, it will be this one. So we'll see how that goes. But these guys are very spread out right now, right? So these guys are actually on their way in over here. So we're going to split off these two levies, and these guys, they're going to head over this way. We have to defend this. We have to take back our capital. That is vitally important. For right now, I'd love to come up here and fight these guys before they get all grouped back up. Now, these are coming in. And actually, we need to go fight them. Our ally will come with, so that's perfect. We have to stop them from getting here. That is the primary goal right now. So our ally goes in first, and then we come in. They're going to continue sieging here and here. This is completely fine, actually. So these are going to finish taking back this territory. Once they're done here... Okay, we finished up this battle. Perfect. We're going to head down this way. And then these guys are going to come reinforce in our capital. Beautiful. Our daughter learned the Sami language. That's fine. Okay, so we catch a force here. We take back our capital. Next, we're going to head up over here. These guys are going to fall. Look at this. We've got it turned back around. This is exactly what we were looking for. We do have a Majesty focus. We'll take the monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council. And we have pregnancy going on too. That's really, really good. So we're going to head up over this way and fight this force. We're going to work our way through these raiders, I guess, on the way through. That's fine. It's not the biggest of deals. I don't feel like we need 2,000 troops here. I think these guys, they're going to come with over this way. If I can... There we go. Perfect. Where are you going to go, bud? There's nowhere for you to go. You're going to embark, maybe? No. There's just nowhere for you to go. He's going to try to embark. Get up here. There we go. Perfect. Now, they still have some troops, but their troop numbers have dwindled dramatically. There's a dangerous faction here, and I thought he was part of this rebellion. I guess not. Okay, we should, at this time, negotiate an alliance with this guy if we can. Not really. He's very upset at us because he wants a seat on the council, primarily. He's a decent steward. He would actually be an upgrade. Okay, so that'll boost up his opinion of us somewhat. 23 months is when their opinion actually will matter. So for right now, I think that's not a huge deal. Now, these guys are coming in here, and we're actually going to have these guys eventually turn around. Yeah, they're going to attack us here. This was always going to be a thing. We need to get back over here. The question is, can these guys hold long enough for us to get there? The answer is probably not. So we may actually have to retreat here, or they may get stack wiped. We actually just eke out a retreat. Cool. We're going to come in here and catch these guys, though. And that's absolutely fine. So this retreat is longer than I had hoped, but that's pretty typical. And I think for now, we're just going to make use of our allies' siege weapons and siege right here. We're at 52% war score right now, and yeah, we're gaining a lot of claims. That's to be expected. We do need a steward, apparently. So this last... He must have died? Yes, he did, I guess. Interesting. Well, for now, that's not too relevant. Okay. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to finish up this slightly awkward war, but once this war is over, this will be a very, very big deal for us. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.